through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defending.
Exactly, same here.
Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Stewart is the lone setback.
Good shot.
He's going to get the football. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a third and still about 12 to go.
No, you almost got it. You almost got it.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on third down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. A reminder coming up at halftime. Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before that. And the inaugural carry here for Fonzie Whitaker. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on fourth down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Oh, you got to learn to stop and pop that mid-range, dog.
So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action.
The rebound, Memphis. Got him. Back out.
Mike Cypress now in his 14th season on to punt it away. Back deep, Danny Amendola for New England.
Watch that corner.
Oh, that was a rip.
Taking it about the 16.
Oh, that was another rip.
Flag on the play.
Oh, there you go. Thriller. Oh, she got bad pass. Oh, she blocked it. Anyone.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Get the fuck out of here.
And Charles driving over to this one. Some intrigue around a few quarterback battles going on right now in the league, isn't there?
Cleveland, they settled in early August. San Francisco, Denver, those continue to rage. How about the Rams returning to L.A. and bringing a quarterback battle with them?
Good dude.
2K bullshit.
Oh, shoot some threes, bro. Stop, nigga. I'm shooting like 1 3.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady.
Really fast, nigga.
Wide open receiver complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Brandon, that play looked so fast. It's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage. They fake the handoff.
So
Now Brady fighting through.
I could have made one more pass.
As he pulls it in. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
Oh, shit. Punk, you don't push time on that stuff.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now they'll run with Lewis. And there's a flag on the field. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line.
Holding offense.
Good dude. Oh, man. Killing me.
Still first down.
Good shot. Place in 4, yo. You ain't got football line.
Now Brady. Caught left side, Bennett. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll make it second down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Now Brady throwing on second down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Oh, shifty. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Dion Lewis. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
So they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, that's a play, man.
There's the homie.
Brady will look to throw for it. Penalty, so the 2-point conversion successful.
Pass interference. Defense.
Turn over the one time we won that.
After you, I said.
That's all.
My fault, man. You ran right behind me.
Y'all go to zone or what? Do whatever. I don't want one left. One left. I got the middle and the left. Come on, dog. He just taking off on him. That is crazy.
Fumbled the rock, then picked it up and took off.
Like a madman.
Why you duck so slow, though? Damn, man. Supposed to go up and dang, I already passed him.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And there's a flag on the play. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Automatic first down.
Stewart is the lone setback. Newton on first down. And Olsen over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 14 there. And it'll be first down, Panthers. On first down, Newton. He hits Stewart in the flat. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On first down, it's Newton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chris Long in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Here's Newton now on second down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And they're going to speed things up here. On first and 10, Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And Gano's kick is right through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So a field goal here, they're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. And there's a flag on the field.
Another block in the back. Offense.
So we have reached halftime here. And pump the brakes, Larry. Pump the brakes. We are ready for quarter number 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, what a move. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Blunt, the lone running back. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you. Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Backing up, rolling to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A big play there for the Patriots. 35 yards.
You know, some teams use the running game just to bludgeon people. I think that Brady to Gronk does the exact same thing for them. Long, short, medium, they know how to connect.
In ways it's sort of revolutionized the quarterback-tight end relationship. They can go, as you've told me before, they go medium, they can go short, they go long.
And the way that Gronk is used, he's not just a tight end. Oftentimes they'll put him on the backside of formation as the single wide receiver, and he runs routes exactly that way.
They run. This is Lewis. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front, they moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Amendola, the man in motion left. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, with the way things are going with Tom Brady finding Gronk as many times as he has in this game, and the team is winning, you think at some point maybe even Brady will do the Gronk dance?
Well, if he does that Gronk dance, Davis, that means you have to do that Gronk dance.
Trust me, partner, no one wants to see me do the Gronk dance.
Your wife?
No one.
7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Dion Lewis A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat.
Hey, man, I'm balling on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing on here.
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Ooh, you going big. I like that. I mean, skirt is minimum. You can't give the guy skirt steak.
16 out.
Porterhouse.
Fine. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Penalty marker is down here.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down. Shakes off the sack. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. All right, partner, while we have a second, a lot of people want to talk rookie quarterbacks early on. What have you seen?
The usual. They're going to be ups and downs. Jared Goff with the Rams, Carson Wentz with the Eagles. Both of them a little bit shaky, and both sustained injuries. Connor Cook surprised people and played well in Oakland. But how about Trevon Boykin in Seattle? He was phenomenal coming back in and leading them to a victory.
Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a third down.
While there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. We get a look at the Carolina defense as they work their way into position. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that one. They've got to go out there now and put an end to what's been going on in this ball game where they've just given up points, gotten pushed around, so to speak, during this contest. They've got to find a way to end it right here, right now.
Can they end it? Let's find out. The drive starts with a handoff to Blount. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's not always as straight as that team wanted it more than the other, but on that play, it actually was true. They were faster to the ball.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. On play action, now Brady. Slant route, caught by Edelman. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. We're back now in Foxborough. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. This is Lewis. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Lewis. to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
And, partner, when you run the ball on 3rd and 2, you're telling the whole world you've got nothing but confidence in your offensive line and your runner, and you expect to get it. But they were stuffed on that play, only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front, the linebackers, everyone got involved to force a 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and pick it up with Lewis. He only needed a few inches. He didn't even get that. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed. It's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification. And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit.
Touchdown, Carolina! Devin Funchess, 40 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now Amendola. Oh, look at the juke. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here comes Tom Brady and the Patriot offense back onto the field. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, my man, what do you need? What's going on here? So he's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
Star Latulele in on the tackle. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
The play clock's running down. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Now Blunt. And this one goes. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard. There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
He hits Stewart in the flat. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. A dump off here to Stewart. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, Newton. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target that time was Jonathan Stewart, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And Charles, in this situation, this is where the word miracle comes into play.
Have to score real fast, maybe throw a jump ball in the end zone and hope for the best.
Newton on 3rd down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception It's going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Wow,
the big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's brought down. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Brady going to throw here. And this is caught. It's Edelman. That was good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Brady. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Third and goal, Patriots now.
Tom Brady on the sneak.
Third and goal now, so some urgency here for the offense. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Brady going to go, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. In there to bring him down for a loss of 7. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
And, you know, winning is good for...
Broadcast, boy.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the
What's up?
Hey, Mr. Madden.
2 wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's
Huh?
game. It's Kitson Saints going up against Jones's Falcons.
Oh yeah, I got it on YouTube now. I'm broadcasting it now on YouTube.
He'll be calling our games all season long, as I'm pleased to welcome our
No, I don't have 5. No, the Madden good though. Yeah, it's good though. A lot of stuff you got to do though.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Yeah, I got it on my YouTube screen right quick.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback,
Yeah.
and it comes out to the 25-yard
Cause
line.
I need to get me some followers and stuff too. Look.
Oh, the center quick. Yeah. My fault. Hey, what is that noise, son? What is that?
Oh fuck.
Some room to run now. He's at the 30.
Yo, what is that noise?
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big gain there on the first play of the game. And even 70 yards. Big run on the opening drive, and they better watch out for this guy or it's going to be a long game.
Back when I played in our scouting reports getting ready for games, we put stars next to the guys that we thought were the key players on the other side.
Yeah, I'm online. No, I'm playing well. I'm practicing right now, but I mean, I got it broadcasting though. Still.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The computer? No, I got the Falcons this time. Last game I had the Patriots against the Panthers.
Reasons they're so good is running back Mark Ingram.
Took a little while for him to find his footing. When he got into
Yeah, I know.
the former Heisman Trophy winner,
Got to get this defense together. Offense straight, man. Just my defense. What I have to pretty much work on. Offense, I'm good with the offense. Just the defense I have to work on.
Second and goal from the 5. And the first carry for the former Clemson Tiger, C.J. Spiller. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
And he takes it across and into the end zone.
I ain't got it in. What?
Mark Ingram taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Here's Eric Weems now on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I'm about to say, if he hit
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Now a play fake here on first down. And his first look is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tammy, there. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. He's got the NFL's leading receiver a year ago, Julio Jones. They pick up 12 on the play.
No, I had to go to Julio Jones on that one.
I know that's their first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy.
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know where they're going to be when they're running certain routes.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cameron Jordan, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On second down, Ryan. Complete over the middle to Hardy. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So completion on second down, that brings up 3rd. Time running out here on the play clock. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. He's going to loft one deep into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Keenan.
I ain't picked that mug off.
Going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, Ryan's trying to fit this one into his favorite target. It was once Tony Gonzalez. Then, of course, Roddy White. No question who it is nowadays. Mr. Julio Jones, but this one doesn't get there.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it?
Looking for Snead.
Got the pick. I got the pick. God damn, I could have ran the back.
In the red zone at the 15.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Yeah, I am. Run a little bit.
Any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Second down now after the pass completion. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Play clock winding down. Here's Ryan to throw. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down. The Falcons will call on Matt Bryant for the field goal try. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different between driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? So that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family
Right,
back
I'm standing
there.
right down here in the middle. Nobody on the seat.
When I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. But here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter.
There you go.
They come up with one back. That's Ingram. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Surveying the field. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit.
Shit. This area has been dunking on niggas left and right.
Left and right.
Incomplete. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down.
This should look good too.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Finding time. Now Breeze lost the football.
Rebounds from that punch.
I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. There's a panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
You had to hit him.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession.
Slapping on the boards.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's brought down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, I'm still on here.
2nd down. And you know, Charles, shifting gears a bit, injuries always a big storyline of the preseason. Unfortunately, the same this year.
Buffalo lost linebacker Reggie Ragland. Chicago lost center Horonis Grasu. And Washington lost linebacker Junior Gillette, his 2nd season with a torn Achilles.
Yeah, coach's right end is holding their breath. The left side completion to Jones. They give him 14 yards that time, and a press shut it down.
They got Patriots #1, I think. Packers #2 on here.
Patriots always have the #1, son.
Oh, yeah, I already know.
That's his base.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. But it's complete to Jacob Tammy. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll
I think
be
the Panthers like number, they about number 4 or 5. They overall.
It used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball. We just saw there.
To throw again is Ryan. Sitting with a grab over the middle. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw.
What is it? Normally, see?
For a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brandon, Devontae Freeman just gets better and better every time I see him. I remember him coming out of Florida State, could do a little bit of everything. And I love the intensity he played the game with. But catching the ball in the backfield, I think this is the one aspect that he's added that's really upped his game.
And a little under the radar. He caught 63 balls in 2015, second most in the NFC.
Boy, does that make him dependable and trustworthy. Quarterbacks love a guy like that.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Nigga. I'm gonna say it on my end. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm gonna say it on my end.
And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points.
Yeah, they were able to move the football, but the defense stiffened once their backs went to the end zone, and they were able to hold them to just 3.
Fielded about a yard deep. Good return. He's across the 35.
He started yesterday, but we have our first match today.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you can feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Here's Breeze to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. He goes underneath to Ingram. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Breeze to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete. Thomas the intended target. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. We get a look at the Saints defense as they file into position. A field goal last time is what they gave up in a close game. All these drives start to feel so critical.
And they are. And, you know, we've met so many defensive coordinators who just really hate the bend but don't break mentality. They're much more of the aggressive school. But that mentality has won a lot of games. If you're only giving up field goals on drives, that usually keeps you in it and gives your offense a chance to retaliate.
Yeah, and right now it's got them with the lead.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. It's caught. Jones. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarvis Bird. And the
Should never threw that on the run.
Will go out to the 42-yard line.
Partner, that is a quarterback no-no right there. He's flushed out to his left, so he's trying to orient his body into a position to make this throw. But by then, he shrunk the field, and he winds up throwing the interception.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And there's a flag on the play.
Illegal block in the back. Offense. Still 1st down.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. To throw, it's Breeze. And he's got it over the middle, Fleener. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Breeze now. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. From the gun, it's Breeze. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. They come up with one back. That's Ingram. Again, it's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Whether you deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. He's got time in the pocket. Now Breeze lost the football. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 37. And Forbath will put this one through, and they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive, going to the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
This will be fielded at the 8. And they'll have excellent field position to begin this drive as he's all the way. What's that? Now? Oh, back. Okay, well, something happened to Larry in the halftime show, I guess. We're ready for the 3rd quarter. Let's go. This is fielded at the goal line.
Yo, what's up?
And there's a flag on the field. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Automatic first down.
Anybody at the mic?
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down. They come out here in the eye. On 2nd down, Freeman. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. And they're just a couple of yards shy of a first down here on 3rd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
It really is.
Now it's 2nd and 7. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
I want to get those tournaments in 2K 17.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The play clock's running down. Here's Ryan to throw. Connects with Sanu right side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone.
Whatever good, I'm trying to run with him.
Receivers in your zone, and he crosses to another one. You got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline
that's what I wanted to hear.
Proper areas.
That's what I wanted to hear too. I said that.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Ryan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones from 10 yards out. And the Falcons are in for 6.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And this one's right there, and that pushes the lead to 13-10. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting it now.
Because some teams script to start a half.
So people can get a feel of it anyway when they want to play it. At least know how it is.
And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Now Breeze. He goes underneath to Ingram. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Call it a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. But still in search of the first down after that last completion.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Caught right side, it's Snead. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way, lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized.
Is that what now?
Well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Back now in Atlanta. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On first down, Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 12. And the Falcons are going to get a first.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
2nd down following the run. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the 4th quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football?
Now a play fake here on first down. Getting it out left side to Sanu. It's a gain of 20 that time. And it'll be first down Atlanta.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They run. Devontae Freeman. Officially no gain on the play.
Got that halo.
Second down.
They got their halo.
Already once, Charles. I'm not going to say that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you and your coaching staff? Take care of it. Rest of the game. And that does get in your mind a little bit, and sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from tackles.
And the defenders know it, too. They sniff that out, don't they?
Everybody wants to swarm the football. You know what the rule is. First guy, hold up the runner. Everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free. Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
The Saints with an extra defensive back here on third on the field.
Could they blitz?
They will run again with Coleman. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
Old school defensive tackle play dictated just stood up and danced with the guy in front of you. And if a guy came near, tackle him. New school, you don't want to just dance. You want to get past him, get upfield, and make the play in the backfield. A big-time play there.
So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays.
Sometimes, yeah.
Players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Sometimes he'll do a little baby jump, but he won't like jump.
Time starting to run out here in the
You
fourth. This
manually
defense
press it.
just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. Breeze to throw on second down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. It's a gain of 7.
Yeah, I got mine
and
on.
that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp.
Yeah, sometimes your person just jump a little bit, like he don't know what he want to do, so he'll jump.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. No gain there.
It depends on what they got.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. Time for a break. He's been terrific so far. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 6 yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll get it up to the Saints signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They come up in an offset eye. Sanu, the man in motion left. They come out here in the eye.
Not that tall.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Quick throw. That's complete on the inside slant. Give them 13 on the pickup there. And it'll give the Falcons a first down. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Nah, that's how they got it though. I mean, how it is when you get hit.
On the counter, Devontae Freeman.
Damn, they got a hold. I know it's hold. Oh.
I should have been go. Oh, shit.
Holding offense. Still first down.
What up, money? Y'all left the pork? Oh, okay.
Ryan to throw.
Oh, that's what they on in here for him.
Not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little
I
upset.
should have been waiting on the right niggas that know the hoop, man.
But
So you can really play for him. I still ain't trying to really niggas yet, man. I'm a couple niggas that know how to play a little basketball, but at least
Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver.
They ain't been breathing that lately.
And that was a play made by the
Niggas
defense.
talk about it, but they ain't been breathing.
14 yards there on the pickup.
Oh,
and that'll
a
lead
real
here to a
basketball
3rd
player.
down.
You know what I'm saying? A certified basketball player.
His performance on the ground. That puts him over
I
100
ain't
yards
got
for the afternoon, and I
Hold
tell
on.
you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Can I talk? Wait, listen.
Here's Coleman.
Hey, hold on, can I talk?
Stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Say-
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this
Hold
was
up,
just simply
Killer, let me
excellent
tell you
defense.
something.
On this 3rd
I
down,
mean,
they had
that
to
was
be
a
alert
nice-
for the possibility of a pass,
say
but
what?
it didn't stop them at all from understanding
Hey,
what
you
was
used to
going
talking
on
to
when they
girl.
decided to run the football.
Hey, can I
They
talk?
just
You power
swarmed
talking,
and
man.
stopped them for
Hold up.
almost
You
no gain.
Okay.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Damn. I got first turnover. Oh. These
The
niggas,
Saints
they
offense
jokesters,
now,
huh?
they get
I was
ready
having
to
a
head back
conversation.
onto
You
the
took it
field.
to some
One
other shit.
possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat
I mean,
relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, gotta get out of bounds and keep the drive
First of all, let me tell you something. I don't like to explain myself, but let me get some of my stuff.
You can't just lay back
No, but I gotta explain
so
to
there's a
you.
cat and
Because
mouse deal here.
no, yes I
How
do.
much
Yes
pressure
I
will the
do.
defense
So you
put
got
on
to know.
how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Another pistol look here.
Okay, but you took it personal. I was talking about in general, first of all. You know what I'm talking about? I said it's not the fun.
Here at about the 40. Give him
You
11
been fucking
yards
with me,
that
bro.
time and a
Okay,
new set of
okay.
downs. And quickly,
Well, you
they
lucky
get to
I
the
ain't got
line.
5 niggas I trust to match up with your
And he'll get the
motherfucking ass.
spike
You got
off
like, you
with
know,
6 seconds to go.
no, I ain't got 5 on right now. Don't get it fucked up. I got 5 on my friend list. I ain't got 5 on. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. What are you talking about, man?
They send Thomas out to
No
the
mouth.
right by himself.
You got 5 niggas, you record.
He's back
You
to
got 5
throw.
niggas, you record.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive.
I mean, hey.
Pass it down.
Hey, no. Hey, money. You know what you do, though, when it's like that? To really see if a nigga like that, you just go head to head and you squad with the whole party. Head to head, but niggas ain't really built like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I normally would do. Oh, see, now there I go. I can speak for my motherfucking self. Hey.
Oh,
2K15. 2K15.
somebody trying to get buckets or something. Good timeout.
Lord. He must have got something that worked in 2015. He's still feeling some type of way. Hey. Yeah, he's still feeling some type of way. He must have got something. Hey, he remember me. I didn't quite remember him. He must have remembered me. I must have did something real decent to him. Hey, all I'm saying is I left an impression on you. Hey, most niggas that leave an impression on me. Hey, hold up. Most niggas that leave an impression on me, I remember them. I don't remember that. You bringing up a bad dream or something, nigga. I don't know nothing about what you talking about. Hey, I would say I must have left an impression on you, man. I appreciate that. That's a compliment. Okay. If you was a hooper, though, you'd have been on that elite small list that I noticed, you know. I mean, this is small list. Okay. I play head to head. I like to cover my own ass. Fuck the port, fuck pro-am, fuck defend on the next nigga. When you go head there, you got control of all 5 niggas, stick, rebounder, jumping. You know what I'm talking about? You know, you can just run the show. You know, that's how you see. That's when you see where niggas game at. Point blank. You ain't lose a draw. Yeah. I get it. I ain't knocking it. I would just, you know, like I said, I started off having a conversation. I said I couldn't really get in the pro-am like that because I ain't find 5 niggas that's. I mean, I found some hoopers, but 5 niggas that I trust that really take it serious. They need to want promotion. Maybe y'all bonded. I mean, maybe I started, you know. I mean, I remember all that too, but still, you still got to find the right 5 niggas that, you know, we found some cool niggas that could play. But I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, man. We trying to come across some niggas. You motherfucking right. And let me tell you something. Hey, let me tell you something, though. I promise I'll play you head to head. I'll pork your ass right now in front of all your partners and put on live stream, nigga. And that's what you don't want to do. Fuck what I don't do. Nigga. Oh, Lord. You talking high power shit, nigga. I'll fuck over him and broadcast that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's fast.
That's what I thought.
Okay,
I'm
Larry,
having a conversation.
thank you for the introduction as we are about set for football here on EA Sports. Today we're set for a good AFC
I'm done talking. I ain't on
between
lip
the Baltimore Ravens and
like
the Pittsburgh Steelers. To return, here's Michael Campanaro.
Yeah, but it's all good, though.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
That's my fault. Who's supposed to keep that bit? Oh, okay. I couldn't even stop that shit.
They come out here in the eye. First carry for Justin Forsett.
Yeah, I left a bad taste on nigga mouth, man. He remember me. I don't remember that nigga. Hey, he must remember me. That nigga said since 2K15. That nigga brought back a. It had to be. Well, something happened. Something. I don't remember. You know, nigga done got into it. A gang of niggas over this shit. A gang of niggas. I don't remember the elite niggas, and he didn't make the small list. That's all I said. I think he talked about it.
Not much here as he'll get
some niggas. Hey, you know, you go to the club and some niggas be acting like they know you don't know them. Like, what's up, my nigga? Like, I don't know this nigga. I'm just saying, though, that's how that shit is. Yeah, okay, hey, I feel you. Whatever make you come. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Second down, Flacco now.
Keep up the bad work. Yeah, you know, you want to get so head to head or something, man. You know, we'll fix all that.
That's a ball. This nigga couldn't get on the ball, man.
I hope so, because, I mean, you may just be an instrument on your team. You may be the best picker. You may just inbound the ball real good. There's a lot of roles you can play with 5 people. I don't know what you do like that.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation.
Hey, I ain't mad at you, man. Some niggas embrace carrying the water to the table with the rest of the fellas and passing around. You know, some niggas like keeping stats. You know, everybody got a role, man. You know, I ain't gonna knock what you do. Just be good at it. I ain't mad at it.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback in his 13th year now from Miami of Ohio. It's Big Ben Roethlisberger.
Ben Roethlisberger is one of the elite quarterbacks in the NFL. A big, strong, physical player. They often say about him, it's not the first 3 seconds of a play you have to worry about. It's the next 3 seconds after he bounces.
I mean, I'm sure, though, that's the right time. I do got 5 niggas that think basketball. I'm sure they gained some transition.
That'll be good for Pittsburgh first.
Now that play will end up on the highlights. You'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
The fear song.
They go play action here on first down. Hauled in by Wheaton over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Everybody give us none of your little leftovers.
And that'll bring up second down. Clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial
Them
spot
old
and gets his drop back completed. But when you have
they did say it tastes better, though.
he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third down.
Could be a blitzer.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
Some niggas don't need to talk. What they game to talk.
Taken down at the 29.
Man, that sounds like a real hoop. You see humble. When he say too much, I'd take him over you any day.
Third and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through.
Who the fuck said that?
And it's caught over the middle by the tight end Green. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought
up.
So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to the zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defense.
I'm on you.
And he lost the football. It's loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over.
And he's in.
I'm looking forward to it. I like a little motivation, man. I'm going to have a little meeting with a few niggas and spread the rest.
And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big.
Yeah, them niggas already licking their chops, getting their napkins and shit. They're setting the table. I feel you. I mean, yeah,
this guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Play here for a touchdown.
And feed these niggas. Okay. I don't know who you think you're talking to. You know, I don't know who you think.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah, see, that's why I know your friend that's his lane. You got to go to your community, but I just go to the elite niggas that I handpick. I already handpick elite niggas.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Hey, man, you need some pussy or something. Calm down, man. We just talking. You getting all excited. You need to try the pussy. God damn. Hey, man, look. This is something you do all day, every day, and you ready to go. I get it, man. It ain't nothing. I'm scrolling through. You know, I'm a chill nigga, man. Yeah. Yeah, I got one that is say he's down.
He'll be taken down at
so we got
18. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, Money, how long you gonna be gone for? I found one that said he'll roll.
On the ground for 2nd down. On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. It's caught, Kamar Aiken.
Oh, he said put money on it? He said put the VC on it?
23 yards
no more.
And that's one of his advantages.
Now, what did he say we didn't do? How many?
Back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
Oh, we didn't do 4 or any of? I got some little treacherous monsters. You know, we going like, I don't even like 52,000 yards. I got a couple of killers that play like that too. I mean, you know, it's levels for everything y'all talking about. You get it fucked up. Everything you talking about, you get it fucked up.
On the counter, it's
I don't know who these niggas think I am, Money. Who you got me around, man?
Only to about the 44-yard line.
I like how you said, I love a good nigga like you, man. I mean, I'm just saying, I respect niggas for that. That's like a no problem. What's his name?
But Justin Forsett didn't have a lot of carries prior to 2 seasons ago.
And last year, you remember, of course, he missed 6 games with a broken arm. Of course, the Ravens, they had a litany of injuries in 2015.
Yeah, for him, you got to have 5 niggas that's unselfish.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
False start, offense.
That's a point.
Still 3rd down.
He ain't finna kill the whole team.
Shit.
10 yards to go on 3rd.
Get out of here.
3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Yeah, that's just like pulling out. Nigga Taylor drop 30 pieces and all that nigga still lose and let nigga try to take over a game. Pulling, it's like that, but it ain't like that. We had a few niggas that drop 40 pieces and still catch the if you ain't got the right niggas on your team. Man.
One hallmark of good defenses
still got to be a team
understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
Yeah, Taylor Hooper, I mean, I just see him at the bottom.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
He got maybe a half yard at most.
Nah, niggas hold me so bad.
So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking.
That nigga said, hell nah. This nigga take out how much?
Dude, that's a prime example. I remember being with Tay and New King.
They come out here in the eye.
I don't want to keep him.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now Roethlisberger. And he locates Wheaton complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Charles on the slant. You always need good ball placement. They got it there.
Brandon, the quarterback, put it in the exact perfect spot, right to the upfield shoulder of the receiver, and he used his body to keep the defender away.
Now a first down.
Hey, I'm thinking Money need you
across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 5 yards on the carry. Good. up on first down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. On second down, Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
Slot man moves right. On third down, Roethlisberger. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up fourth.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in. And that led to a big drop.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Second down, Flacco now. Surveying the field. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Third down, Flacco from the gun. And Watson has it right side. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A red zone first down for Flacco. Looking for someone to throw to. This will be caught just inside the 10. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a second down. Once more, it's Flacco. This will be caught at about the 5. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they are on the board. It's now 9-3. So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything. How many offenses have we talked to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't fit.
And Larry apparently very brief in his report. Thanks anyway, my man, as we're already set for action. It's Marcus Wheaton now to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Hauled in by Wheaton over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
Roethlisberger with a give. It's Williams. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And he fires one incomplete. He was trying to get it to D'Angelo Williams. And it'll be third down.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And Green with a catch left side. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
First and goal, they'll look to smash it in. Maybe a quarterback sneak here. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Second down, Roethlisberger. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Marcus Wheaton was the one he was looking for. And that is going to set up third and goal.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Time running out here on the play clock. On third and goal, Roethlisberger. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on fourth and goal. On now, Chris Boswell. He was 29 of 32 in the field goal department last year as a rookie. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Boswell's kick is good. And the lead lead stretches to 9. It's now 12-3. So it's only 3 points on this opening drive of the third quarter. And even though that stretches out the lead, Charles, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Couldn't agree more, Brandon. That offense got themselves in prime position to really open up this ball game, but the drive stalled out. And yeah, 3 points is very easy to get back in today's NFL.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Fresh set of downs here.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Give them 11 on the gain there, and the Ravens are going to have a first down. They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. Smith catches left side. And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Again, they run. Again, it's for a set. Penalty marker is down here.
Holding offense. Still second down.
On second down, Flacco to throw. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Third and long for Joe Flacco. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3 and out.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger heading back out there. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start This defense, they made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Brown, the lone receiver, left. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Kamale Correa. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what result.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back, but 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They'll fake the give to Williams. Now it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And it's caught over the middle by the tight end, Green. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. They go play action now. Roethlisberger, and able to find Green. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. second down. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now Flacco. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jarvis Jones in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Passing play. Flacco finding time. He's going to let it fly. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
3rd and long for Joe Flacco. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Brashad Perriman, 63 yards. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted? So many things to go through.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
And there was a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. And that's incomplete.
Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception. And sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down. And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
So the flag is for the very rare illegal forward pass penalty.
Not often that a quarterback forgets where the line of scrimmage is. They have an innate sense about it. On this play, the quarterback did.
Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. He's back to throw. Dumps it off to Forsett. Oh, nice move. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. Underneath, he hits Forsett. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. He was trying to get it to Steve Smith that time. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Here we go. 4th down, 4th quarter. Flacco. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
I'll tell you what, partner, you learn a lot in every game. But when you win a close one, maybe you get to determine a little bit more about the guts of your team if you're the head coach.
It gives you much more than a snapshot now, doesn't it? You get to see the full picture of who your team is, and especially individuals and how they handle pressure situations.
And then moving forward, you have the confidence that late in a close game, hey, we've been here before. We've done this. We've won this game.
There's a comfort zone that exists now. So instead of them pressing in those situations, now there's an air of confidence and calm, and then you just watch them go out and execute.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on ESPN.